Good evening, I'm Eric Zawadzki. I'm the developer for the Deviant, the Renegades game line. This is my regular tabletop group playing in quarantine. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Jake playing Steve.
Noel playing Benji.
Rachel playing Tamsin.
Mark playing Solomon.
Okay. And just as a reminder, our overall chronicle is called A Cautionary Tale. Last week we got a little bit of that. All right, so we want to start us out with quotes, Rachel.
Sure. Okay, let's get to suffering. To Stuttgart. You know this was supposed to be Noel's stupid plan, not a real plan, right? You drive up to what? Oh no. Background switches to the Four Seasons landscapes. Sorry, I can't read my writing. How are we going to do this? I was thinking good cop. So I'm bad cop? No, it's good cop, invisible cop. The only one of us without a job is Steve. Well, Steve has a job. He's my fill-in front desk person and pancake maker. It eventually attracts cougars. Oh, those type of cougars. We should write that down. Dunk attracts cougars. If I held Steve in my mouth, could you bamf us in one? I'm so disappointed that we didn't have Steve dress up as a mouse now. Could Steve fit through the food slot? Could I spit him through? You know, I could climb. Can a cat even spit? Well, you're welcome for that, by the way.
I think that's part of the thing about things about cats that Noel does not particularly miss.
Who are you? I'm here to help. He takes the key and tries to open the handcuffs with it held in his mouth. I said I'm here to help. Dunk tries to regain order, but he can't fight sheer numbers and ends up in handcuffs and is interrogated. Who wants tacos? We'll see about that. And then I shove my tentacles up his nose.
Yes. So, oh man, last session. All right, so you did a jailbreak of all of the people that you caused to diverge by accident while deliberately trying to kill members of the conspiracy.
Yep.
And you did it in such a way that the people you rescued have no idea that you rescued them.
Yeah. Which is why they're coming to kill us now.
Yeah, we probably let them know.
They're not coming to kill me. They're just coming to kill Benji and
Saul.
Saul.
Because they interrogated our enemy that we were trying to screw over, and he told them that we were at fault, despite the fact that he was holding them prisoner.
Yep. It seemed like anything else would be suspicious.
Yep.
This is
Pretty
what
good
happened
plan on Dog's part, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's a pretty decent one. I was pretty pleased with that. I thought about that a long time. I was like, wait, this is pretty obvious. And then you guys did it in under cover of darkness. I'm like, oh yeah, this is really obvious. All right. So a couple things here. So reminder of the current aspirations. Benji said he wants to figure out how to detect Jared. Saul is trying to follow up with Charlie about police investigation of the woods because you guys found a mass grave in the woods. Steve wants to spend some time with Gary. And Tamsin wants to find out who's in charge of the keys now that Dunk might not be, meaning the keys to Serendipitous Gardens. No.
Are you the key master? Anyway.
Yeah. So who wants to? Let me see if there's anything else I need to. Oh, hold on.
Why are you taking your tongue at us?
Because 8, 9, 9. Geez.
9.
9 what?
You're old.
Yes.
Jeez. Okay, I'm fine. I'm all right.
We'll be there in about.
I know. 2.5
Ours is
months.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess 3 months.
I told her that we don't have the
About 2
budget
months.
for a second digit in her name or her, so she'll have to say 9 forever.
I'm sure that'll fly.
Yeah, it went over so well.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard what William's whole thing is he wanted to have this birthday party, this really elaborate thing, but he's like, oh yeah, we gotta wait till we're done with quarantine. All of it involved playing video games. And we're like, yeah, I think we could do this while we're still in quarantine. So he's gonna have a birthday party.
Most likely.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so story. So everyone advanced a touchstone in the last chapter. I think everyone touched one at least.
Yeah.
Advance or deal with?
Did something with.
Did something too.
Oat.
Two.
Yeah, I know.
Lucky that I'm my touchstone's boss now because it makes it really easy to interact with the touchstone.
It does.
And I'm sure that I interacted with a different touchstone. It's just I don't know if I did or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, Noel definitely was involved. Dunk.
On there.
Mm-hmm. Did anyone have experience to spend?
Yeah, I should be.
You guys are such hoarders.
Yeah, I don't know what I want though.
I only have 3.
I need more instability.
You only have 3?
Yeah, I spent it all on a cult, remember?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it became super relevant for you to have a cult because you kept on needing it.
I think I didn't save last time. How much should we be at right now? Is it 9 experience?
Like I have.
Oh bugger! No, I spent some.
I don't know. I know I spent some. I don't know what the total would be.
Okay. Well,
Jake,
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Jake, you just spent it on 5 points of
Yeah.
Chimera.
Manticore.
5 points on
yeah.
Cosmo. Yep.
Yeah, which we haven't really done too much. Well, we've done a little bit with, but I haven't made him horribly annoying yet, which is probably okay. He's
I've been taking over talking about trash when everybody's speaking telepathically.
Uh-huh.
Mostly because it was, again, my stupid idea.
it was your stupid idea.
It was a good one.
Trash
Though.
talk.
Yeah, you guys are hilarious. Just like I guess 2 of you have spent experience, and Mark upgraded his one of his variations from 1 to 3, which doesn't cost experience, but it's still a thing that requires narrative. Yeah, Stormcaller. But remarkably reserved on the expenditures.
I put experience in. I think I upped my strength by 1. I was trying to figure that out. I think that's the only thing I bought so far.
Yeah. Well, attributes are super important in this game.
Yeah.
So, which was design intention.
Yeah, they're like ridiculously helpful and important. Like,
Should be buying some of those. That's what I'm hearing.
I'll buy up my attributes eventually, or maybe I'll just spontaneously develop the power to turn into a squid too. I don't know.
I guess that's an option.
You can.
isn't that what you were doing with your character in the other game too? Oh no, that was a fish, not a squid.
Yes, that's more of a long-term goal.
To become a sexy fish.
Unknown.
That one is not my fault, whatever it was. All right, how are people doing on instability? I think most people are either clear or nearly so.
There. Yeah.
No.
I have 3 minor.
Oh, do you? Okay. Oh, I guess it was a story start, not too
I have 4.
Okay. So
I'm usually almost full because they
You're-
don't go away.
every time you mess with your conviction touchstone, you heal some.
That didn't happen a whole lot.
Yeah. Okay.
So get better conviction touchdowns or kill them.
I
Or
keep
start like
wanna do
hanging
it,
with your
but I
hanging
did
with
that
your
down one.
abilities. All right. But just minors, no mediums.
Yes.
Did that. No one has any wavering.
I do.
Oh, you do? Who's wavering at the moment?
Francois.
Oh, okay. Not a loyalty, huh? It's fine. All right. So logistics are out of the way. For now.
For now.
It always comes with a healthy dose of for now. All right, it is afternoon, probably getting on towards evening on Thursday, August 13th. Who wants to start, or where do we want to start this week?
I think I've rolled my weekly thing back on Monday, so my plan thing I don't think I can get going on again until next Monday.
Okay.
So I'm willing to jump in on anyone else's plan, but I'm like already doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is working on the Jared detector.
Let me know if there's any way I can help with that. I don't know anything about science, but apparently I attract him. So.
Oh my God, that's a great idea. Okay, you're gonna assist me next week.
All right.
Because we can use you as bait.
Glad that my natural talents are being recognized.
Obsession bait.
Presence plus composure?
So this
Unless
is the day after the jailbreak or whatever.
This is the day of, but it's late in the day.
Well, but like we slept, we can recover willpower thing.
Not yet.
No.
If you want, we can do that. So I mean, it's Thursday going into the Friday. You don't have to.
Yeah,
don't have to
Thursday night we
participate.
went out for tacos and celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we were
that
getting
sounds good.
blamed for what happened. So I think we're done with Thursday.
Like the whole me sewing. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, take that. Me reaping. This sucks. Anyway.
Too many margaritas, sleep it off.
I
Yeah.
think as far as telling Charlie in order to get the police looking at that mass grave thing, I might not want to do. I think I want to do that anonymously, so he has no reason to ask why we were there or know that we were there. So I may try and send him like an anonymous email, like, "Hey, there's a
Concerned citizen 71828.
buried bodies over at this location. Please check out."
Okay.
And that way we don't have to deal with the questions that follow.
All right.
Yeah, I suppose how do you know would probably be a really good
That's a good reasonable question to ask.
yeah.
A fortune teller told me. It's the best. It's the best answer for. It's the best alibi you could have.
Yeah, I don't think that one gets the police looking at it though.
True.
An anonymous tip: a dead body is buried here by the house and the power generator and the road and the woods. That's not right. Please look at.
Do not believe this is consecrated ground. There will be zombies arriving.
So I don't know. I'll send that. However, we can make that anonymous. So I don't know. Some random email from the library.
Ooh. Do payphones exist anymore? They don't.
No, they really don't.
How do you leave an anonymous tip without a payphone?
Burner phone?
Oh, yeah.
You
That's
steal
an
someone
expensive
else's
way.
phone.
Hey, can I borrow your phone for 1 minute? I need to make
You could run into the church where Steve massacred and just
No, well, it'll just come from anonymous tipster at what's something
impromptu battle.
geocities.com.
I think that's going to be more suspicious than anything.
Now you're getting sent emails from the 90s,
The big thing here in
early 90s even. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay. Oh, yeah, maybe not early, but still the 90s. All right. So you send your anonymous tip to Charlie.
Good.
Any other exciting things happening Thursday night?
Probably not.
All right,
I'm monitoring my email and phone to see if there's anything that like pops up as far as meetings or other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at some point they should tell her, that there's this disaster happening. Considering that it's like all the people that live in like the apartment she's, responsible for were just found by the police.
I don't think any of us have ever really, at least outwardly said, I'll just like turn on the news.
Let's see if there's like news of a mass grave.
Are there anything that is related to any of our shenanigans? What's the public eye on?
The public eye is on the order in which the burger is put together at Hardee's.
Because they do it wrong?
No, because
Do they put the goddamn cheese below the burger?
Yeah,
Patty?
it's awful. Yeah.
Are they levitating the burger and then just like going, because that would probably be news.
No, it's just that it appears that someone has taken pains to prevent the mass grave from hitting the main media.
I might be quick on that, but I mean, there was the whole like fire and I don't know, all the stuff.
Oh, the fire at the thing is, there was no fire. Remember?
Yeah,
it's all normal. Was that it was just a weird alarm, but the fire department doesn't really care if it's like if you've ever had like a alarm go off at like a school or something, and the cops show up because it's the alarm goes off, or not because the fire department shows up. That doesn't make the news because there was no fire. So yeah, the fire department was called.
That little section in the newspaper about those weird police calls, but
yeah,
I'll get more of a habit of like just
paying attention to the news.
checking the news.
That seems like a good habit to get into when you're working for an evil conspiracy.
That's how the government gets you, though.
What, by watching the news?
Yeah, that's where they spread their lies. Benji doesn't believe in watching the news.
Benji gets all his news from Facebook.
No. The government definitely knows where to find you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook has fewer restrictions than the government.
Shoulder demons are the best news source. The best, most accurate, greatest news source that ever newsed.
Shoulder demons.
I do buy the newspaper though for the classified section.
Oh yeah.
That's where you get the best car parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's true anymore.
No, it's definitely not. But
that's like it's all like Craigslist now, right? Things like that.
yeah, I literally have a contacts specialty just for that.
For car parts.
Yeah.
Show us a part of the car.
And crime. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I have plenty of ideas for things to do this weekend if we want to talk about those.
Well, if any of them involve sticking it to Francois, I'm good for that. That's what I'm up for.
Just out of curiosity, what is the general internal chatter of the company.
Well, you're in luck. The keys are delivered by hand by Jared.
Corporeally?
Well, he becomes corporeal long enough to give you the keys.
Does he give them to me in a normal manner, in a normal place, or does he like
Leave them on your nightstand?
in a like wine glass on my nightstand?
Well, more like, he's sitting on your bed when you get out of the shower with the keys.
That doesn't qualify as normal.
No.
I feel like I might need to have a talk with HR.
Dude, who's in charge of HR in the company? No, this is important. I'm pretty sure it's fucking Jared.
Well,
Yeah, probably ultimately.
No, but is there an internal, like, I don't know, like an internal investigations, what group would that fall under? Because this is a legitimate question. We could start sicking them up against each other.
Well, his father is in charge of the real estate company as a whole, the Gununga Gap as a whole.
His father is alive?
Oh, yeah. He's part of, let me get the org chart.
well, I have one immediate solution.
Kill him.
No. Benji, I need a like canopy bed Faraday cage.
Oh, just a canopy bed Faraday cage, huh?
Yeah, or at least a Faraday cage large enough to sleep in.
That may be more a little up my alley.
So the real estate thing over here in the corner, that is where, that's actually the overall company. All of this, the whole conspiracy is an offshoot of that.
Okay, but if there is like problems between parts of the company, would it fall under like arbitration or something like that to sort that kind of thing out?
It would fall under marketing because that's the hierarchical group. Hierarchical node. Yeah. And who's in charge of marketing?
What are you doing?
She's doing art.
Apparently.
Cat art?
Daughter or your cat?
No, the cat.
Okay.
Cat is poking at pottery tools.
Hi, kitty.
Poke, 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 poke.
Yes, it's a cat. Making Travis's life more difficult.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I forgot about that.
I mean,
Wait, why?
I'm sure it'll be fine because if it like scoots over for 5-10 seconds, it's not a big deal. But there are little window boxes that go around our faces. And he has to put those on manually. And if our faces are moving around too much, it becomes more likely that our faces are not going to be in those boxes for the entire time. So.
Oops.
Oh, I get it.
My bad. Me and my rotating chair
It's
here.
largely fine, but yeah, tilting at 45 degrees is a little less, a little bit more noticeable. So yeah.
Well, she moved on to camera anyway, so.
Dunk had some problems overnight at the holding facility.
Jared
I
is.
feel so bad for him. Oh, this is Jared. That's right. I was like,
So I took the liberty of securing his keys to the Serendipitous Gardens.
Thank you. I'm guessing there'll be a meeting or an email about the troubles later, or is it just a like he had a flat tire?
We would prefer not to leave a paper trail on this one.
Oh, okay. You know, on the plus side, I'm glad he's appearing now when I am just coming out of the shower, because vaguely freaked out and weirded out is probably going to mask any sense of like, oh, we did nothing.
Good point, yeah.
Way in my direction, I guess.
There's that silver lining.
Yeah. It's a good color for you, by the way. He's talking about the bathrobe.
Or the hair, the
The bathrobe, whatever you happen to have.
thanks. It used to be my grandma's.
You're using your grandma's towel?
I think that's a filthy lie, but I don't think he's in a position to catch you or really care.
It could have been my grandma's towels. I mean, you know, maybe she died at the point when I needed to set up household of my own and she had a nice taste in bath towels. I don't know. Like, grandma liked to splurge on the good fluffy stuff.
I mean, it may not have been like 50 years old or something. She could have just gotten the towels and then keeled over like a month later.
Exactly. It could have been.
The old lady taste, but a brand new towel. We were thinking about this way too hard.
Old lady design, expensive makeup of the towel. Anyway.
But yeah, it's likely to create a mess. You might want to pay closer attention to the door security, and also maybe the window security, and possibly also the wall security.
We have wall security?
Well, you might want to consider investing in that soon.
What's wall security?
I mean, I could just walk in and out of this building without any problems. I mean, I might not be the only person who could do that now, and some of those people probably want us all dead. So.
Well, I mean, you as you know, Solomon and Benji like fiddling around with stuff, so maybe we can work with them on some security.
Yeah, add it to their to-do list. I know they've got some projects going on. Keep them busy. Idle hands, etc.
I'd rather have them working for us.
Yeah. I will let you know that because all of the special assets have been loosed on the world and have gone, some of them have gone to ground. I'll likely be pulling Abby from your group to help track those down, or help Dunk track them down, possibly some others. We'll see.
Okay, I didn't realize that was in her wheelhouse of stuff.
Oh yeah, she's very good at shutting down other assets' abilities.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a special function. She's helped us on numerous occasions internally at this building, but now that we've got to deal with a large number of them out and about, she may have to do a little more travel than she's been doing in the past.
Steve, this is your chance.
I understand that. I was about to say this. I understand that one of the other special assets in the building has already been trained up.
Yeah, he seemed like the logical choice, as he was the only remaining person.
You're the first name on the list. You are also the only name on the list.
I guess you could just get the temp, but
Well, I mean, is it wise to try and bring in somebody new that we'd have to spend time vetting at this point?
well, he would be. This is one we've hired before for temp jobs. I can't remember his name. I can't keep track of that stuff. Kept track of that stuff.
Oh, was he the guy who was here before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was the one that would sub in for Abby on occasion and had a name that Karen insisted on pronouncing the entirety of, even though he goes by his middle name.
Well, maybe once it's business hours again, I can just talk with Steve and see if he's willing to cover on a more full-time basis, or
Yeah.
if the temp be brought in.
I think it'll take a little while before we can locate some of these assets. So I can give you the weekend. Yeah.
All right.
I will let you get dressed. Just pretend I'm not here, and he just disappears.
Okay. I'm gonna go back into the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's what I get for saying that it was very easy to interact with one of my.
a little, yeah.
All right. Should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah. Now, if you were a loyalty touchstone, that might have gotten you medium cleared. Having a little heart-to-heart chat right out of the shower. I don't think you want Jared to be a loyalty touchstone.
I don't know. Do I get any points for getting the detect Jared detector like okayed as an official security project?
I don't know that you're gonna get the official.
Under the guise of wall security.
Yeah, that's how I'm reading it. He just gave us complete permission to make walls impermeable to people who can walk through
That's
them.
how I read it.
Okay.
You should definitely do that. There may be people other than me that can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Jared, you've got a key. You can walk through doors.
Exactly. If Jared can do it, other people could do it.
And replacing all of the walls with this, a solid foot of stainless steel seems like a perfectly reasonable measure.
We don't have to do that. We just have to program the apartment complex to do it.
Oh, that's true too.
I'm gonna send you a text, Saul and Benji, saying, tomorrow morning, can I talk to you in my office? Or actually, I need to talk with you in
my office.
No, I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase this. No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna talk with. Can I come down to your office to talk with you about something? I am going to text Steve separately saying, hey, Steve, I need to talk to you about something tomorrow. Can you come by my office?
And when you say tomorrow, Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you have a job.
That's cool.
Or a vacation, or a family anymore.
Well, I mean,
because you killed them.
We don't know that.
My fan theory.
True fan theory.
It's probably not the case that happened intentionally.
Multiple times.
No, Steve is gonna go and do a workout with Gary, and Steve is gonna bring Cosmo too. Wants Gary to meet his new little buddy.
Oh, that's so that my brain went. I was like, why are you bringing a fashion magazine to work out? No.
Yes.
I don't think Steve's the target audience for that particular magazine.
No. He's a couple steps closer than Jake, I think, but still not quite there.
Yes, I forgot that was his name for a moment.
Yep. It's been a couple weeks.
I mean, you could have a thermos of Cosmos. Ugh.
So just out of curiosity, how does a raccoon at the gym work?
You can't hear me?
Oh, I couldn't hear you for a moment ago.
Okay.
You're good.
We all hear each other, I think.
But a moment ago you were talking and I couldn't hear you.
It wasn't about anything coherent.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it wasn't relevant.
Mumbles.
That's weird.
I just wanted to know what a raccoon at the gym looks like.
It's in a baby Bjorn.
Are they going to make you drop it off at the daycare for the gym?
I'm just
Decided no. A decided no on that.
You could make new friends.
okay.
Yes.
We'll still
That was
keep-
not a thing I was trying to get.
Leave your wildlife in with the children.
part of their new enrichment activity. Get up and close with their raccoon, and nothing bad will happen.
Well,
Well, congratulations. You are the weirdest guy at the gym.
it takes some work too. I mean, really.
That was probably true even without the raccoon.
You know, you're probably right.
Is
Who else brings their pancake maker to a gym?
Somebody trying to sabotage everybody else.
I'm gonna continue to make Travis's job harder than I need to. There, that worked.
Nice. Very nice.
It's apparently available as a t-shirt. It's like the third hit on Googling raccoon at the gym. Right next to the furries. The pregnant furries. Cannot unsee. All right.
Watch out, Eric. You're going to get letters.
I don't really have any problem with furries or that in general. It just was not what I was looking for. Not my fandom, as they say. There are lots of things that are not my fandom. Ugh.
Well, should we jump to Saturday morning where we have some stuff going on?
Yeah, let's try to jump to Saturday morning.
To Saturday.
Saturday.
Well, you've called these meetings. Which one do you want to do first?
Probably you and Saul. I feel like Steve might take longer.
All right.
We're at the workshop thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Tamsin?
So in my apartment last night, after I showered, I had an interesting conversation with my boss.
Okay.
Oh, did you do the creepy thing again?
Yes. So he thinks, or he is concerned about the security of the walls of this building after a horrible tragedy that befell the house where they were keeping some assets. Wink, wink.
Oh my.
And he made the comment that if he can walk through the walls, then other people probably can do.
Awesome.
He wants us to make the walls impermeable to ghosts or whatever.
That was my takeaway.
That's
seems
a pretty
creepy,
good takeaway.
given that
That would solve a lot of your Jared problems.
do what he wants to do.
I'm going to say he probably did not think about that up front, but it's not really even malicious compliance because, I mean, seriously, if he could pop into my room in the dead of night and hopefully not watch me shower, just hang out in my bedroom while I come out dripping, anybody could.
Hey, what time did he come visit you? Because I need to check all the detectors that I put around your building. That'll be really useful for next week.
What time did he come, Eric?
Was it morning or something?
I thought it was evening.
Oh, he was,
It was whenever you took a shower. I mean, I don't think it's really matters
schedule is
other than when like
No, I just need to know when it was. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter when.
I'll
I don't
just-
care.
Insert time here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, that'll be super helpful for for my project. Just out of curiosity, could you help me with my project next week?
Yeah, it's now officially part of my duties, apparently. So
Awesome.
along
Yeah,
with
because if you help with what I'm doing, I might be able to get it done faster and better. But yeah, if once I work out exactly what he's doing, I think I can program the building to not let him do it.
Okay, so we don't actually have to figure out really how to make walls impermeable to spirit things, because that's beyond my knowledge.
Yeah, no, I think I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure.
all right, just as long as it's not air impermeable, or if it is air impermeable, that there's some pretty good ventilation going.
Yeah, no. It won't like block anything that would otherwise be free or whatever. Like it actually won't even stop you from like going through a vent or whatever. That's not what I want to do. I want to do it so that like nothing can walk through the wall, you know? Oh shit. I wonder if it'll prevent me from going through the wall.
Well, it's only one way to figure it out, I guess.
Well, I guess when you teleport, you'll just have to go through the window.
Yeah, but then he could go through the window.
No more windows.
I'm gonna have to think about this.
Normal people can go through windows.
Oh yeah. Like if he opens the window, yeah. But what if the window's locked? If the window's locked, like right now, I can just go through it. It's fine because I can see through it. But what I'm wondering if I can do that, is still be able to do that, but like not let him be able to walk through the window. See what I'm saying?
Well, you could try.
Or at bare minimum, like security detectors that indicate when something has happened.
Right. Yeah. That's the other part. Anyway, yeah. But if I get your help, like, I mean, obviously, if he's following you around, that would make like testing the detector way easier.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So is that so what's this thing about that you're saying about how much did they tell you about the jailbreak?
I haven't asked much, partially because I figured that more information would come as known. All I know is that it was people from this building originally, and that Dunk was unable to deliver keys, so Jared took the liberty to.
Did he tell you what happened to Dunk?
No, I did.
Benji looks really, really interested in like the grisly details of what happened.
I will send let me try and casually pursue this through the normal channels.
Yeah.
And when I get answers that aren't by surprise, I'll have better frame of mind to ask relevant questions.
Yeah, you should go into like Karen mode and go in and stomp around and like try and get information, because you you deserve that information.
I do, but
yeah.
I don't know if Karen can Karen when she's wrapped in towels.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about like Monday morning. You should throw your weight around and whatnot.
I will throw my weight around.
Awesome. And then when you're done doing that, come back and help me, and we'll try some stuff with the detectors.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
Steve meeting.
Right. So that's one meeting.
Yep. So, Steve.
Hey, how's it going?
I've got bad news.
Are you interested in pancakes?
Are they real pancakes?
What do you mean?
Oh, if you aren't sure, then the answer is probably no. Maybe let's hit IHOP later.
No, they're pancakes. Most of them Cosmo didn't get at.
You know, I had a donut in Benji's office. I think I'm good.
Okay,
Um,
just checking.
That's good. I'm in theory supposed to be in training, so there were a lot of tacos the other night. So Abby's being temporarily reassigned, hopefully temporarily.
To
Apparently, all of the people who were in this apartment that, you know, got taken away escaped, and she's being called to help them out. Help find them, that is.
oh
Recapture them specifically, but
Capture
oh
them.
dear.
So,
What can I do to help?
well, that leaves the front desk unmanned. We can bring in a temp too. It was just sort of, since you had trained in some of the stuff, I was wondering if you were interested in taking it over somewhat, or if you would not be interested, or just partially interested.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Do we know what they're doing with Abby though? Is she going to be okay?
I hope so. It's okay if you're a bad replacement for her.
Ah, I gotcha.
Let me phrase. I wouldn't actually say that.
Wink.
Like, you don't have to. It's going to be
Oh
hard
no.
to step into Abby's shoes.
Okay.
She is an indispensable part of this team, and
Definitely.
but I know that you'll give it your best attempt.
Sure. I gotcha.
I feel like this needs to be somewhere on the drinking game chart for this game.
Whenever somebody tries subtly with Steve, take a drink.
Yeah, pretty much. Subtlety is not really his strong suit.
Yeah, I'll let them know that you're interested.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that it should be a temporary thing.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay. Thanks, Steve. I knew I could count on you.
No worries. You do have the number for the fire department, right?
Is something on fire?
Oh, not yet.
What is going to be on fire?
Who knows?
It's fine. It's fine. I think we're on the same wavelength.
Okay.
This is gonna be good. I appreciate it.
Glad for it.
Boy.
I could have gone to Lake Placid to train.
You could have gone to where now?
Lake Placid? Isn't that like a movie about a killer alligator in a lake or something? I can't remember.
I had to come to Boulder or Denver.
Denver.
I had to decide that I trained under high elevation. But no.
You know, you could have picked Texas. It would have been really weird.
No,
all of this
weirder
bad
than this.
stuff. All of this bad stuff would have followed you wherever you decided that you were training. Because
Could have picked Florida. It'd be even weirder.
I guess there is a ski slope in this part of Florida. Makes no sense.
Yeah, especially because I cross country ski.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Cross country. Why is there a giant field of snow in Florida? The answer is probably beasts. I don't know, maybe.
That answer is probably bees.
Beasts.
Oh, beasts.
Yeah,
Well, not geese.
not geese.
Honk.
Gray Goose Dog. Yeah, Gray Duck Vodka.
But it wasn't even my fault that time.
It was not, but you guys just love doing that. So for those of you who don't know Minnesota, so you know how everywhere else in the U.S. they play, small children play Duck Duck Goose, and there's this whole thing where as you get a little older, you start saying duck, giraffe, elephant, anything but goose is fair game. Well, apparently in Minnesota, and only in Minnesota, they play Duck Duck Gray Duck, and they do a similar sort of thing where other colors are permitted, as long as you don't say gray, you don't have to get chased. But they're like absolutely rabid about like defending how Gray Duck is superior. Duck Duck Gray Duck is superior to Duck Duck Goose. And as a transplant to Minnesota, this is something that is beyond my ability to really understand. And they razz me about it constantly.
Superiority is just correctness.
I'm just saying 49 states can't be wrong.
Game. It's just wrong.
Duck Duck Goose just doesn't sound right. Duck Duck Gray Duck totally does.
It rolls off the tongue. It has a better cadence.
Do you see what I have to put up with?
Felt the rhythm.
You should have heard him the first time that we told him about Duck Duck Gray Duck. That may be the reason that we razz him about so much.
Did I tell you where I first learned to play Duck Duck Gray Duck?
Where?
At church graveyard.
Oh man.
That's very World of Darkness.
It should have stayed there. You awakened it. But yeah, and the funny thing is my children go to or when they were when was younger, but Aria now go to a Spanish immersion daycare, and that's a very heavily immigrant population, and they do play Duck Duck Goose there, so they've learned Duck Duck Goose despite being in Minnesota.
What are they teaching those children?
Apparently not
Spanish. Mostly Spanish, but also games that are played right in every other state.
Well, maybe we can take you to a graveyard sometime and we can experience it.
See, now we're really going to get letters.
Because nothing bad ever comes from arranging people in a circle and then chanting.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah, meeting with Steve. I think that was mostly wrapped up now. Something about not a fire.
Oh, when is Steve gonna start?
Monday?
Like
tomorrow?
Okay.
Monday.
Okay.
Monday is
We'll just say-
right now. It's
It's
Saturday.
still-
but
Yeah, it's still
Saturday
2
for me.
days.
Oh
Till
no,
Monday.
Abby should train you.
Abby should train me, huh?
Yeah, on Sunday, for sure.
Did they already steal
Seems
Abby?
good. Is Abby still here?
Was she taken?
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, they
night?
said it was going to take a couple of days before they're really ready for her to get
Okay.
involved. They've got to do some research and some
Yeah.
the
Definitely.
initial investigating.
Okay, in that case, I guess I arrange a meeting with Abby that details the plan with Steve.
Okay.
All right.
There. Now I have performed for the cameras that I'm sure are watching my every move.
So, Saul, you're going to get a message from Charlie who wants to meet you somewhere, like, I don't know, either your place or his, somewhere not in the public.
Okay. How about I just come to your place?
Okay.
When?
This evening, I think would be okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or tomorrow if it works better.
No, I mean, I don't have anything going on really. I can make that work.
Okay. All right. Anyone doing anything prior to this evening?
lovingly washing my car.
Oh, by the way, you remember that everyone who you guys fucked over lived here. Everyone knows you and your amazing automotive skills, and everyone knows Serafina. So the first casualty of last night's, not like it's a couple nights ago shenanigans, is somebody has baseball batted your mirrors. Or not mirrors, but your windows rather.
Don't we like live in a secure building that like people can't get into the garage?
Oh, we guess they probably do.
Well, time for me to check the security in the garage.
Yeah. Looking for cameras. Oh, wait, are the cameras reset for that? I guess the garage is a later ad.
Well, if
I'll
they
let them work.
my list for Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Benji's on the warpath.
Yep.
Do you want to review the camera footage?
Yeah. I need to see it now.
All right.
He came in through the drain pipe.
Hope they give you the ability to look at that. Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna have to track down how to do my job.
Oh, just let me into the office and turn on the computer, log in and whatnot, and I'll take care of it.
If it was your office, I would totally do that.
Take a drink.
I'm pretty sure that this office is bugged and they're watching me as much as you want to watch the other things. So
But they weren't. But no. Karen's office, remember, was one of the only places that wasn't bugged.
oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Okay,
It's one of the two. It's one of the 3 safe places in the.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, your office, his office, Steve's condo.
And
All right.
now we have all 3.
Then yes, you can take over my computer and I'll just watch to see what you do so I can do it next time. Hopefully.
Okay. Remember the boneless person you kind of abandoned to their fate on the bottom of the garage on the day of the incident? Yeah, that's that person. Came in, stuck under the garage, the little jam of the garage. Found like a rock or piece of concrete or something that was just available, and just basically started going nuts on windows, and then oozed back out.
Why would they do that? Why? What did Serafina do to them? Was it one of the people that we rescued?
Well, I'm going to say that maybe Serafina wasn't. Maybe they were using her to get to you.
But why would they want to hurt us? We helped them.
Did we let them know that?
Dude, I wasn't there.
So they might not, as far as they know, it was a weird, tiny little pixie and a cat that rescued them.
Oh,
They could-
shit.
Um,
Oh my god.
so we may have found a flaw in our plan.
The reason that Plan A
maybe
works is
just
when
a
it's
little one.
the worst possible. Like, it's so easy to mess with.
Oh shit.
All right, well, I'll add garage security to the list.
Benji has his work cut out for him.
It'll, I mean, do you want to do all security measures yourself? Should I bring in other like components for like doors?
Let me see what I can get the building to do.
Okay.
Oh man. Well, like Benji is furious, but at the same time, like now he's got this huge other problem, and they seem to be fighting in his head right now. Do we find them? What do we do?
What do we do with them if we find them?
I mean, like they're gonna probably get recaptured unless we intervene. I don't fucking like those guys anymore, though.
Keep him in a sippy cup somewhere.
Mommy, where did Devoted come from?
I mean, I don't mean to be heartless, but seriously, what can we do?
I don't know. We could find them first.
And bring them where?
I don't know.
In what?
There's like 25 of them, and they have like powers that are as good as ours, right? I mean, they should be able to like look out for themselves, right?
We mostly have, to the point where we couldn't anymore. I don't know. Or we use this for leverage points that makes it seem like we're playing along more and release the footage to them.
I don't even know where to start with this. I got enough problems to work on.
Yeah, you need Seraphina will recover, Benji. It's okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to fix her, and I mean that's gonna take precedence over any of these other projects that I've got.
If I can maybe make a suggestion, maybe do the garage first, because otherwise it's just a hole that anyone can get in to kneecap her again.
I suppose doing the security. See, here's the thing: is when I program the building, it's not like I need to focus on one part first. If I can make the building do what I want, then it's going to do the whole building, right? And I don't know, maybe doing that will help prevent them. Hey, listen though, if I protect against this guy, you won't be able to do it either though anymore. I'm just saying, like, you know, this guy's doing the same thing that you do.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't have needed to prop the thing. I could have just oozed in the cracks.
Yeah, but
that's what they
but
did.
if I protect against that kind of intrusion, you're not going to be able to do it anymore. I'm just putting it out there.
Can you leave a small hole, a secret back door that only we know about?
Well, sure, yeah. But like, we don't know what their capabilities are. They might be able to find it easily.
Well, the only thing to do is try it, I guess.
Maybe I can make it so that, I don't know. Let me play around with it.
You think you could make it so it recognizes us?
Yeah, probably.
So it would just keep out people it isn't on its list, like it's
I mean,
a bouncer.
The building already kind of like knows me.
Well, this would be a great way to deal with any problem tenants. Just say, oh, sorry, building doesn't like you anymore. You're going to have to move out.
Now you're thinking like a transfers employee.
Lord.
Okay. I like the idea. I think that this actually works pretty well with the project that I'm working on right now. So maybe you're right. Maybe keeping Seraphina safe and keeping us safe is like part of the same project.
Yeah. And then you can give her even better side view mirrors.
You take that back.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply
Your
that.
side view mirrors are perfect.
Okay. I'm
Loyalty touchstones.
All right. Well, I need to get back to this. Tomorrow morning I'll start on the other thing, but come find me when you're done gathering information, and we'll start working on it. I'm really hoping that maybe with your help I'll be able to put this defense up by the end of the week.
We can work together. I believe in us.
Yeah. Saul's doing a great job helping, and now if I can figure out a way to get you to help too, maybe we can finish this off. Hell, maybe I can figure out a way for Steve to help too, as long as he's going to be working the front desk anyway.
Use his observations, or pancakes, whatever.
Yeah, because he has access to the security feeds, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got an idea. We'll all pitch in on this, and maybe we can figure this out this week.
With a team of barely any science, you will finish your science.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Good.
Most games we
You,
buy all sorts of superpowers. In this game, everyone's buying science and occult. It's like we're playing Hunter.
barely any science, even me.
Oh,
You
We're
are
playing Hunter with a strong incentive to also buy attributes, which are freaking expensive.
All right. So I now have something to do for the rest of Sunday, which is start repairing Serafina.
All right.
I'm getting training.
what's
Yep,
his?
you are getting training and
I am
getting trash talk. Actually, Cosmo isn't such a bad personal trainer in some ways. I mean, if you want someone who will break you down and make you feel like garbage, he's pretty good at that.
Make sure he doesn't start nibbling on you.
I just meant at the front desk. The front desk training.
Oh, the front desk training. Okay, the other kind of training.
Yep.
You did say you were taking Cosmo to the gym. Definitely makes you one of the weirdest motherfuckers in the city, but
Oh, I thought we were doing Sunday.
we still have one more thing to do on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, Noel was just saying I have something to do for all of Sunday,
Sunday,
as
yes.
in when it becomes Sunday. I see. I thought I missed a day change.
nope,
Monday.
Cool.
Yay.
not yet.
Before the day ends on Saturday, I do inform Jared of the break-in
Okay.
and let him know that garage security is also on the list, even though he did not mention it. See, I'm showing initiative. Next stop, a proton.
It
pack.
would be nice if when you called him to tell him that he didn't just appear right next. You didn't hear the sound of the cell phone right next.
that would be a good way of telling if it now would be a safe time to take a shower. Get a burner phone or something. Number he doesn't know. Call
But
that
he's
phone
watching you dial.
up. I mean, in theory, yeah.
He would never not answer the phone when you were calling.
Oh,
Never ghost you like that.
Our heart.
yes, I inform him in person and show him the footage.
Okay. Seems like a wise plan. I'll also see if we can track down that particular asset.
I feel like, yeah, Benji would like to know his car is safe. He's very attached to her. Her.
It's pretty common for men to refer to their cars as she.
Really?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't even make sense in character, but I almost wanted to invert that and say, yeah, it's not unusual for men to refer to their women as cars.
I'm looking for a sturdy SUV.
What does that mean? Wait, is that racist?
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
would I be an SUV? Am I an SUV?
No, you're obviously a sports car. Seriously. Come on, you're an
Okay.
athlete.
I suppose. Okay. Well, I mean, because mountains and
Yeah, but still, like, let's just think about this for 5 seconds.
I'm not going to argue that point at
Yeah.
all.
I mean, Abby would be like a good old compact, an economy vehicle.
Reliable.
She's reliable, but you don't want to get in a collision with her.
I'm a beater.
Yeah. You did not see the face I just gave you, Noel.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. I'm glad you can see me even if I can't see you.
Yes,
Yeah.
he can see us. We just can't see him. He could be making faces at us the whole time.
I know.
How do you think I
know.
entertain myself when I'm not on camera?
Yeah. Watch everyone. Watch my facial expressions. But
Figure either that or Noel has a kitty sense whenever Kaylee comes near.
Kaylee says. All right, should we do Charlie?
Sure.
Happy Charlie-ing.
I was just noticing something, so I want to make sure I got it how I was reading it. When I upped my strength, I don't know, number of sessions ago, I think I gain a new immunity because
Because scar power. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
would.
things equal to scar power.
Yep. So you would get another
Even
immunity.
though I didn't do anything with my variation, I think I gain a new immunity.
Yeah.
I think fire seems like a good one.
It seems solid.
Yeah.
There's only been one thing on fire so far. Okay, two things on fire so
One
far.
entire building that we live in has been on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, I think it was the only time you had things catch on fire, though.
Well, fire happens not
Often enough. Yeah.
It happens often enough that we should probably be
Especially-
prepared for it.
if we're trying to explode things.
Are
Then
you trying to explode things?
I think that seems okay.
Okay.
Yes, I will go to Charlie's house.
Yeah. All right. When you arrive, he does the whole hey, all the normal greeting stuff, but he does that with a note card in his hand that says, "Please hand me your cell phone."
Okay.
No. It's like makes vigorous motion not to say anything about it. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about surveillance cameras, but he's concerned that the phones are being monitored, which is a paranoia that you're used to dealing with now.
Sure.
Just like home.
We found the microwave to be an all right spot, I guess. In, I guess, one location that might trump the microwave itself, but
Yeah, he actually put it he puts it in the refrigerator. Does similar.
okay.
Okay. So I checked out a thing recently that I'm a little uneasy about and a little grossed out about. There's a mass grave not far from the city. And no one wants to talk about it. There are police reports about it, but all of the initial reports have gone, I don't know, they've all been really heavily archived. There's no electronic record at all.
It's been known about for a while.
Well, the last couple days, yeah.
Well, I don't know if I call that a while, but okay. Well, as I was trying to tell you before, this Gunungagam entity is into bad stuff.
Well,
Experiment on people.
supposedly they're just trying to prevent this from hitting the news, because they're worried that it'll make it so that the property value of the building that they're trying to, like the home that they're trying to sell there, will
That falls
dive.
into their wheelhouse of themselves first, I guess. But maybe you're starting to believe me.
I'm coming around a little bit. No one really wants to talk about it though. Yeah, at the base.
How did you learn about it?
Well, I've got a tip through an email that I don't really share outside of like work or a couple other places. I think you've sent me things there one or two times over the years, but generally it's all like work related stuff.
Well, so maybe someone, if the police know about it, someone in the agency might be trying to like get someone to do something about it. Maybe they're worried like you are.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't. I
Is
gotta be a little bit quiet about it, huh?
Is there something I can do to help?
Oh, I don't know. I just kind of need someone to talk it out with.
Well, I mean, I kind of have some ins with them because technically I work for them now, but
You work for them?
I'll tell you on the down low, it's only try and get them from the inside.
Oh, so you're like doing the investigative reporter thing?
Yeah, it gets me access to places. So it's a means to an end.
Well, be careful, because if they're into the weird stuff that you say that they're into, and there's a mass grave next to one of the buildings they own, full of what looks like the parts of humans that have been put through a wood chipper en masse, which is, oh god. Anyway, so if they're, yeah, I think they're pretty. They must be pretty awful, and like organized crime level awful. So you might not want to get involved in that. Might want to find another job.
Yeah, I don't mind having another job, but it also gives me the ability to, F with them. Maybe the police should get on that though.
I will see what I can do. Like I said, the reports aren't seeming to go very far.
Taking on corrupt institutions, organized crime, wood chipping, the populace, all that.
Well, I mostly work in basically management. This is not really my area. But the detectives don't really want to touch this. They said that there's much worse out there than that.
They're in the pocket of Ganungagap.
How?
How? What do you mean how? Money? I don't know. Bribery, threats. Somehow they've got control over your police force. You yourself have said that you've been dealing with them.
Well, it seems a little strange, to say the least. I'll keep looking, but yeah, you might not want to get involved in this. This seems like the sort of thing that law enforcement should be involved in, and even my colleagues appear to be hesitating.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, you spilled something?
No, I'm shooting out light beams.
Hey, let's make a full-on dumpster fire.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Remember last time I said I can't. I mean, yeah, they did this to me, and I can't. Oh, give me a little bit. I can get it stopped. It's just hard.
You should probably get yourself checked for cancer.
You might want to get a cancer screening after being in the room. Is this
My new immunity be cancer?
Yeah.
I think
disease would qualify.
Anyway. I'll take your warning, but I mean, I kind of have reason to get back at him, you see.
What did they? Okay, what the hell is going on with this? He says he's seen this light before.
Yeah, it happened at our previous encounter.
Okay.
Couple days ago, earlier, whatever that was.
You should probably get that checked out. I don't know, an exorcist or something.
That's actually a good thought.
You know, I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if it worked, but I'm open to ideas. But this is the kind of stuff they're doing at the condo to other people.
Making people glow?
Well, and other things turn into pounds of mush, flaming people, teleporting, mind control, super strength.
You
Are they like manufacturing superheroes?
Super
No.
cool. I don't know. If
Decidedly no.
Decidedly not.
Yes, but no.
We'll call it an aspiration, but certainly abnormal people. And they're trying to do it. It's a plan. And then sell them to other businesses for use. They're sick.
Wait, selling? Are they like, I don't know, a temp service? Or are we talking about human trafficking?
I'd put it more in the human trafficking
More in that category. Yeah.
category, not so much the.
So they have a superhero human trafficking ring.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dangerous thing to try to meddle in. You should leave this up to law enforcement.
Except you just said law enforcement isn't doing anything, plus they're complicit in it.
I'm just looking out for you.
I'm not going to leave it up to law enforcement when they sit on their hands and probably get paid hush money.
Just looking out for you. He gets up on his crutch and goes and gets another beer. I remember how we had some injuries because of
Yes,
the last time, the car accident. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little better able to protect myself than you are.
Well, take care of yourself anyway.
Same to you. Let me know what, if you're able to get the police looking into it, like all public and stuff. Maybe we can learn something.
Well, I'll see what I can find. I mean, I got to be a little careful. But if I'm not getting the support I need at work, I might share some of my findings with you, Mr. Private Extra Special Investigative Reporter.
Have you been to the site?
Personally, hell no.
Well, you know where it is, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's not usually my place to go digging up mass graves. That's not usually my job.
Well, leak it to the press or something.
I thought that you were the press now.
No, I'm not saying that I am a reporter. I'm saying I'm working for them as like a double agent.
You're a mole.
I'm trying to get back at them through the access working for them grants me. I don't write stories.
No. Hey, you want a Corona? I got limes.
Sure.
Okay.
It's like just posing.
Ooh, the cat?
Yes, she's over there.
She's posing, and then she rotates slightly and poses again.
Cats are nature's screensaver.
Apparently, I'm just trying to figure out what she's doing.
Just standing in the way of looking that way.
You two are both looking in that direction, therefore she thinks she needs to be over there.
Seems like a possibility.
Oh,
Kitty TV.
then
Oh, continue.
I guess then after
You
we
can get your medium.
chill a bit, and then well,
Yep. Chill a bit. Get your medium.
there's nothing else.
Huh? It's not going to be a refill because it wasn't like, well, put yourself on the lines for him. Or you're putting him on the line for you. But
I'll erase one of my not mediums. I don't have mediums.
you have a minor right now.
But no, I was gonna head back if there was nothing else that he.
Okay.
I won't have enough to like get pulled over for.
No, nothing of that nature.
If you did, you could just glow, and they'd probably be like,
I didn't drink anything weird tonight, officer.
When your breathalyzer spits out radiation.
I'm not paid enough for this.
Radiation and thunderstorms. Is your is Stormcaller also attached to?
Storm
Is that also physical?
and the variable.
Yeah, I know it's variable.
fluctuation.
What is your what type of scar is it attached to?
Oh, it's physical.
It's a physical. Oh, so it also would have seen a bump, I think. Remember, that's a half or a full.
I didn't think it did. It was something. Well, I got it right here, so I can try and figure it out. As far as the tilts that I can impose, you mean?
Yeah.
Maximum number of tilts cannot exceed scar power. Severe count as 2. So I guess
That improves too.
yeah, I can do a severe and a minor or whatever you call it.
Yeah. Moderate.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Depending on what however many or how when I can bring them into play depends on what magnitude it is when it starts.
Mhm. Yeah, it tends to be something you have to work up to.
Correct. If it starts at level 3, then I can do all of the tilts right away. If it's less than that, then I have to. It starts with less.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Sunday, Benji is fixing his car.
Can I heal my willpower then?
Yeah.
I slept. All right, good.
Yeah.
I guess I'll sit in on the training session to get some time with my touchstone before she goes.
Yeah. Before she goes and risks her life and traumatizes herself, shutting down innocent deviants and
Yep.
enslaving them. to the will
Yeah.
Of the conspiracy again. Plays a much more hands-on role than she usually does.
I definitely want to get her take on my filling in for her too.
Well, it's pretty clear that you don't have to drink the gasoline. That's only her thing. Let's see. She seems
I
a
could.
little. She seems pretty worried about what's going to happen. Not because of you, but she's more concerned about herself right now. She's the idea of. She's been known to go in when like Dunk's moving crew comes in. I mean, you guys saw that in the flashback with William.
Yeah.
Where she helped make sure that the assets were moved successfully. But the idea of tracking someone down outside of Serendipitous Gardens is more than a little scary for her. It's not really her area of specialty.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense.
I'll tell her that she's a very valuable part of the Serendipitous Gardens operation, and I depend heavily on her.
Karen said the same stuff.
I'm assuming I say it with a different.
I know.
Karen
just
said it in a corporate way.
I'm just being mean.
You are. I would never pull off a Karen haircut.
Ooh. No, because you'd be like cross-country skiing and stuff, and it would all fall out.
Yep.
Well, if there's anything we can do, clearly, we're here.
Yes.
I will be exactly here, I think.
Steve
Unless I'm not.
Help you with whatever we can. Bring you back and be part of it.
I stop by at some point while they're training and tell Steve how important it is to monitor specifically the garage camera, especially this one. And I bring your attention to the camera that Serafina is visible on. Notably, though, that camera also has visibility on the door to my office because Serafina is in the parking space closest to there.
Right. So definitely keep an eye on that then.
Yes.
And then I ask the obvious question, what happens when you need to sleep?
I lock the door.
I suppose we only have like one tenant that isn't us.
Who's that? Oh, that's right. One person moved in.
Is anyone else moving in tomorrow?
Tomorrow? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Cosmo's Cosmo's nocturnal, so we could always take shifts.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea, actually.
If you do that,
He's telepathic too, in case there's a problem.
Yeah.
Right. Telepathic
and
raccoon receptionist.
And telekinetic.
And yeah, great.
he'll hold the doors for people and he doesn't even have to give up.
This is the best idea that I've heard this whole session so far.
And giving a raccoon telekinetic powers and telepathic powers and making them the receptionist.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that sounds like a great plan. If you want your trash cans turned out. It's racist. Yeah, I know.
Remember, part of the game is that I can't be too good at this.
No, it's okay. I suggested you expecting you to do a horrible job. So you're only helping by being bad. Please.
I'm glad someone believes in me.
I know.
We definitely believe in you doing exactly what we expect you to do.
Yeah.
I figure if there's anybody who can make a not complicated situation complicated.
We hired you with the intention that you would fail.
And I can't even say that I was intentionally doing it because he was really the only good logical choice.
Well, we could have brought in the temp again.
We could have brought in the temp again.
True.
Still an option, sort of. I mean, once you creep him out enough.
But now we can just leave Cosmo in charge if you need to, do something. I love this idea. All the plans that involve Cosmo, I'm just like completely in 100%.
Right. All right. So
Fresh Panda.
we Sundayed, right? That was Sunday.
That was Sunday.
Yeah, this is what I get for finishing off the last of the box one. wasn't like 2 glasses, but it was more than 1. Okay, so Monday.
Is
Time is
this
just
our roles for the project?
yes.
What's that?
Yes, roles for projects.
So here's the thing. I want to get everybody involved this week
All right.
because I want to knock out this this project. Here's the thing, because once I work out the the idea behind the Jared defenses bit, I want to try and program the building after that, which I think won't be like a week project. It'll probably just be a like an event. So with that intention, I'm going to have Saul keep doing what he's doing because that's been very helpful. But I'm going to use Tamsin as bait to try to attract Jared's attention, and then I'm going to use Steve's assistance to monitor the in real time the security system pieces, some of which I have is just the cameras, but also I'm wiring the special detection systems into the front desk thing, so that we can actually see the intrusions or whatever as they happen. So everybody roll whatever Eric tells you to roll to assist in my role.
Okay, so Tamsin, I feel like this is a presence plus some social skill roll to try to be good bait, be attractive bait.
Persuasion?
That would probably be okay. Steve, surveillance related, so probably wits plus
Wits is good.
larceny, or do you have something
Larceny's
that
not great.
would be fitting-ish?
Investigation.
That would do.
Okay. Wits plus investigation. Is more than nothing. Nope.
How many, Jake?
2.
2. Awesome.
And then Mark, of course, your
Was it
science. Int plus science.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was int or wits.
Rachel, did you roll?
I will let you have your specialty on
Yep.
this one. I think we've decided that he's probably detectable by the radiation, the weird
Correct.
radiation.
Do you get to keep rolling 10s as you roll them?
Yes. Yep.
I'm gonna spend a willpower with my
Indeed.
that makes 3.
Great. Okay.
All right. So I've got intelligence plus occult plus special tool plus 5
And
plus willpower.
before you roll, was it whatever we succeed here is your programming, or is this to something else?
This
the
is not the
Jared
programming
detection.
role.
Yep.
Okay.
This is basically the gathering information to allow me to have enough information to do the programming role.
Okay.
It's the Jared detector / figuring out how the defenses work kind of thing, figuring out his power basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh my God, that's a lot of sevens. Shoot.
Oh,
That sounds heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Uh,
there was definitely 6 sevens.
oh, yikes.
have you, hold on. Have you rolled all your dice?
I have not rolled all my dice.
I haven't done this yet, and I feel like I want to because it seems like a good opportunity.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use my consume ability
Oh boy, to up precog.
full damage to up my precog to Meg 3. Oh, no, it only says it's only for me. I can't no, it might not work like I'm thinking.
Precog 5 is an entire scene.
No, but it was thinking of having him do his reroll since we haven't had the consequences play out.
Okay.
Because it can once per chapter, but it says when the broken would fail an action, whether or not it revolves a roll can it would take a different action. No, this isn't what I was thinking. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
5. And every single success was a 10. And
Okay.
and several of those were re-rolled 10s. I rolled like every die that I've got, and it was 2 10s.
So 5
then-
total.
Yeah.
This might be a better thing for when you make the when you're planning to do the programming.
Okay. Well, send it up because that's coming next here.
Yeah, I gotta see how this might work.
All right. So Jared Detector is making good progress. It's not quite there yet, but you figure maybe another week and it'll be fine.
Shit.
What? Oh yeah, I know. I'm going to let you
Okay.
go ahead and do your either build your weapon or create more outlets.
What's it now?
Your build a weapon or create more outlets. I'll let you do that again as well this week.
Oh, okay. I would like to make progress on the weapon then.
Okay. And Marco, same roll for you. Into this.
Oh, for the weapon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Into plus science. Plus especially.
Ooh. Well, 3.
Well, that's helpful.
Yep. He has a good roll for this already, so.
Yeah.
Of course, the
Good lord.
tradition being that roll more successes than the person you help.
2.
It feels like it's what the rules. It's coming along.
Gross.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's gonna be
Yeah,
really awesome once it's there, but
Yeah. Wow. You know what?
mhm.
No, I have to decide that before I roll, don't I? Never mind.
Willpower, yeah.
No, I was gonna say I was considering turning it into a failure, but I can't do it that way. I can only turn a failure into an
Into an
a
exceptional
dramatic
or a
failure.
dramatic rather, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that with building the weapon anyway. So
No, you really don't.
that would be
I mean,
bad.
Otherwise,
thing
you
is,
build a
it's like-
pancake maker.
Another one? I mean, how harsh you are with a dramatic failure is very much a GM decision, but yeah, on a special weapon designed to hurt an angel,
Yeah.
that might not be such a great plan.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway.
Tamsin,
Oh, no, I'm not. We can.
you have a thing. Let me read the thing. If it will, Adventures in Real Estate.
Adventures in real estate. Yes.
Yeah. So you have currently one. Oh yeah, you had still made some progress. Okay. So you still have one die on your attract a resident roll. So go ahead and roll that for now.
I wrote this down. Where did I write this down?
Oh, it should be. Hold on. Wait. There's a secondary roll first. You have two options on the secondary roll. You can either have it so each success grants a +1 bonus on the primary roll, on the attract a resident roll, or you can have it so that every 5 successes grants a +1 bonus on all future primary rolls, which you've done once and you got 1 success toward.
I'm going to keep on that one.
Okay. So go ahead and do your secondary real quick.
Could you please, I know I wrote it down. I can't find where I wrote it down. What was the...
I'm going to say it's going to be a social related role. It does. I don't actually have it written down. Weird as that may seem. You don't write it down now. What role do you want to use for that you make sense?
Well, social, all of them are all the same. Dice one.
Okay. So I guess maybe that's why we're rolling whatever happens.
What was the skill I'm rolling with it?
No, that's what I'm asking. I mean, I'm sure it's like a presence or manipulation, whichever one you want to do. But if they're all the same, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then what skill do you think makes the most sense on this? Are we talking about persuasion? Are we, is it subterfuge? How are you trying to pitch this place?
Probably persuasion
Okay.
or animal ken.
I think presence plus persuasion makes more sense than animal ken, unless you're trying to like get a whole bunch of squirrels to live here. Or raccoons. I mean, I'm not judging much.
Hey, as long as they can pay.
I'm sure the raccoon market is pretty much in my brain.
One. Okay. So you attract 1 more resident. So you're up to 2. Only another, what did we say? 100,
A lot.
150, so 148 to go.
Just remember, the fate of the world's hanging on this.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Meanwhile, the front door guy is a raccoon some of the time.
It's okay. I am trusting in you to be as horrible at the job as possible in the most comically available way, while still appearing to, just gosh darn it, just, doing your best.
Leaving the door locked and pretending that I can't hear through the glass.
Oh, that was the secondary. Go ahead and roll again for the primary action.
Same roll.
Yeah.
Two.
Okay. So you attracted 2 more residents. Now you're up to 3. So 147 more to go. Again, remember we did talk earlier about how some of the residents would not have been around at the time.
Oh, that's right.
So it's not as empty as we thought it was originally.
How many people are still here?
I wrote this down somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
I had forgotten that we talked about that.
Yes. Now that you mention, I remember having that.
Oh, it came up only in the vignette. So what do you think makes sense? Originally, the capacity would be, I don't know, around it's 200 units, but probably multiple people in a lot of those units at least.
And
units.
The explosion happened in the middle of the day on a weekday in the summer.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
we are assuming that as long as one person was home, then the entire apartment would be moved out.
Yes, that seems reasonable.
Okay. Then I don't know, maybe like 20%.
Okay. So 40 people are still there, or 40 units are occupied. Plus, yeah. Well, I'm going to include you guys in this because we're going to use that as an argument.
So the complex isn't like totally empty other than
No.
us. Okay.
It is not.
All right, so no.
That was one of those things that did not occur to me in real time. It didn't until like the week later, or 2 weeks later when I was doing the planning. Like, that wasn't a Monday. There was no way that everyone was home. I mean, it's not like they were in some sort of wacky quarantine where they had to stay home and like Zoom everything for the rest of the term. So, like, you know, they probably had other things going on. The kids were at
You
summer
mean this
camp.
isn't normal?
No, this is not normal.
If their pets experienced were turned into manticores, did they move the families out, or did they just steal the pets?
I think they'll just left the pet. You know, if the pet eats you, that's your problem. I don't think that manticores were going to be involved. That sounds like an overcomplication, an already overcomplicated situation.
But just think of the guinea pigs. You could have guinea pigs of fire.
Liquid guinea pigs.
Liquid guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Guinea pigs that can eat through steel.
Yeah. Guinea pigs.
I was thinking like bouncing gummy bear guinea pigs. Boing, 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 boing.
Guinea pigs bouncing here and there.
I was
and
just
everywhere.
thinking that, yeah. Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Wow.
Whenever I think of that song, I think about it in German now. I think it's Rudy's fault.
Yeah, that was like the mixture of gummy berry juice and like the very specific order in which the fruit had to go in, and they were like just different colors. It wasn't like radically different fruit, and then they had to stir it in a very specific way. It's very like God Machine arcane physics.
I just
And
realized
when I was like, I had a pretty significant hand in the creation of the concept of arcane physics. When I was designing arcane physics, that was one of the examples that just stuck in my brain the whole time, is the gummy berry juice, having to like stir it in a very specific way, like that makes, there's no reason that would matter, but yeah, arcane physics.
It's in the rules. That's why.
It's what.
you do realize Gummy Bears is probably on Disney Plus.
Yeah, everything's like Disney Plus has got me by the short and curlies. And okay, you own Star Wars and Marvel and all of my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to have Disney Plus. It gets a fair amount of use in this house.
Yeah.
Any house with kids.
Anyhow, well, you know, your house without kids, but
Well, yeah.
yeah,
that's
it's much worse with kids too, because
I watch it at least once a week.
oh, we're way beyond that. Oh yeah, Mandalorian's great, but yeah, it's even more than that. Like, just, I mean, for a little while I was doing like a Marvel MCU rewatch over the summer. It was useful for that.
You can ask Jake all about that.
Yeah, we're doing that for our first time through once
Yeah.
a week now.
Yep. And I've watched some random weird stuff like Black Hole.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, Eric, you're the only one who likes that movie, but apparently
I didn't say like, but I definitely watched it.
I
I
remember
haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's there. It's weird and really
From what I'm hearing,
everything
I should
is
not see
dated.
it.
It's okay. It's entertaining in its own way.
I never actually saw that movie, but I saw the like long form Disney commercial for it that they
Yeah.
put at the end of all the other Disney video cassettes, like so many times,
Please watch this movie. Please,
Yeah.
somebody.
along with Condor Man and like
Yeah,
Pollyanna and all the other like bad Disney movies.
yeah. I mean, they're not the worst Disney movies. I mean, Black Hole was, I mean, like, is it not the best ever by any stretch of the imagination? It's really dated. But, you know, at least someone somewhere out there has decided that maybe it's at least worth talking about a remake of it.
I have no actual knowledge about this movie except for this like commercial I saw over and over.
Oh yeah, well it's really pretty simple. This group of people is going to, like scientists is exploring the universe and finds a black hole, and they realize that there's a station there, and that station should not be at the black hole. And then they get too close to they get too close to the black hole, and they get stuck in this event horizon. And then there's like weird shit at the station in the black hole, or right at the inside the event horizon of the black hole.
You're not talking about the movie Event Horizon, right?
No.
I am not, but it is some really weird stuff that's going on. It's not nearly as entertaining. I haven't seen Event Horizon, honestly.
Oh.
But I'm sure that it is way better than Black Hole.
Watch it alone at night.
At a guess, I'm gonna say it's way weirder, way better. This one, it's there's a scientist who they thought was dead and is not dead, and his entire crew is dead, but also robots. They don't find out that they're robots until later, and then it's all horrible and awful that they were all robots.
We should get back to Deviant.
Yeah, we should.
Why?
And we should also apologize to everyone who is listening right now, because
Was this the 1979 version or the 2018 version?
There's a 2018 version. Oh God, no! They did remake it. This is the 1979 version.
Alternately, we could see if we could get sponsorship from Disney.
I don't think that's a thing.
I think I cursed too much.
Yeah.
TVMA.
For 2 Academy Awards.
See also Chuck Wendig, another White Wolf alum who has ended up writing Star Wars books and doesn't anymore. That's a long story.
Good.
Yeah. So now that we've ruined any chance of having a tie-in with the Disney product.
And now we're gonna get more letters.
Dang it! Wait, nobody knows how to contact us. It's great.
That's true. That's true.
I
We can
know.
say whatever we want.
Yeah,
I'll
theoretically.
do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even know what your face looks like, Noel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I know.
Fuckers.
Yep. Okay, so back to back to Deviant. Anyway,
I think we're on Monday.
Yeah, we're on Monday. We've dealt with attracting residents. We've dealt with projects. Steve is doing a terrific job of being a receptionist.
Yeah,
You should make him roll.
that sounds right. I should make him roll.
Wow. Okay. So, oh, boy.
I rolled some dice. What does it mean?
Oh no! I'm gonna roll some dice.
Stamina plus larceny.
Stamina
Right.
plus larceny.
So, because you're in the building the whole time, you discover that someone recognizes you, but you don't know who the hell they are.
Oh.
And they look like they've seen a ghost or maybe Hitler. I don't know. Someone that they're not very happy about seeing.
Ghost Hitler.
And they kind of get stone-faced at you, or he gets stone-faced at you when he discovers that you're who you are. And now I'm adding some horrible notes the next time.
At least
Okay.
it's not big.
Wait, so he looks like he's seen a ghost when he's looking at me, or he
Yes.
is telling me that he has seen a ghost?
No, he's looking at you, and he looks like he's seen a ghost, or like I said, someone awful, like someone that he thought was never gonna see again in his life, and it's absolutely terrible that he has seen you, and kind of you're worried. I don't know.
Oh.
You're hoping that he's nice and mentally stable, and not the kind of person that is going to, I don't know, follow you home at night after your shift ends and murder you with an ice pick in the hallway.
Okay, well,
Hopefully
if I'm
hopefully he's
concerned,
nice and mentally stable, but we'll see.
if I'm concerned, can I get Cosmo to take his memory of seeing me up here?
Oh, okay, that's pretty clever.
Yeah. You saw nothing.
Cosmo takes one of his memories. May not be the right one. You cherish those memories of someone taking out their trash.
This is
Those
not
are
the
precious.
trauma you are looking for.
Not the trauma that you're looking for.
Maybe we should go steal that guy's trash.
You are that guy's trash.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Ouch.
no.
No.
Poor Steve.
All right.
Make friends.
So yeah.
My feelings.
So someone recognizes you from something awful you probably did to somebody.
I'm a
At some point in the
comedian. Why are
past.
there so many terrible things about me? I just wanted to
Because
be a
you
comedian.
took Amnesia 5.
Well, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did ask for it.
You did. Once per chapter, I'm within my rights to hit you with something that causes one of your touchstones to falter. And I haven't done that in a while, so
True.
someone who just wants you dead, that's relatively minor.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Yeah. You've had worse.
Besides, yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine.
Besides, what are they really going to do to you?
It's true. It's true.
They can. They're welcome to try.
You don't have a car that you're in love with.
I don't have a what?
A car that you're in love with?
No, that's true.
Just Abby.
It was not a car.
No, she's
Not
not
a
a
car.
car. When you mistake your women for cars.
Do I?
No, I'm just saying that there was a joke about that earlier, remember?
Yeah, you should be careful about that.
Should be careful about that. Did I say that or did she say that?
No, Rachel said that.
Rachel said that.
So
Okay.
take it out on her.
Just
It's her pun.
making
She
sure
owns it.
that my brain didn't go there before hers did, because that wouldn't be okay.
Right.
That wouldn't be
Was
all right.
that Rachel or was that the voices?
Isn't Rachel all the voices? I mean, really?
Should I be honored or should I be worried that I'm apparently the voice inside your head and I just make bad puns?
Could be worse.
That would be another awesome thing to have it intruding upon the telepathy is
Rachel's voice?
no, somebody
The
that only
demons.
makes bad
Oh.
puns.
Someone that only makes bad puns.
There are worse things out there.
What would be even better is if you could only use the telepathy if it included a bad pun.
That's very specific.
That is very specific. And I would suggest something involving Cosmo, but he does not speak English. So
No.
puns do not make sense to him.
No, I was
No.
definitely thinking of a completely different deviant, but
Yeah.
One who just is on
You're
the
thinking
network.
you're thinking Rachel telepathy space.
yeah, sure, you can talk to
Please
each other
express your thought in the
telepathically. It
form
just
of a pun.
has to ruin your soul first.
It just has to make everyone else in telepathy chat go, oh.
If you don't groan, you're not part of clone chat. All right. So anything else exciting happening during the week?
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
When Cosmo takes people's memories, do you get to find out what they are?
Yeah,
He does. Well, Cosmo does.
the raccoon does.
Okay.
We don't.
Can he tell you why that person was so afraid of you?
I don't know.
You could try.
I could try.
All right. Give me presence plus animal kin.
Resins plus animal ken, huh?
Finally, animal Ken's getting used.
Looks like you
But not
found a way
by
to
you.
use your experience.
I need to buy some animal ken.
What happens when you buy a
This is-
manticore?
This is gonna matter. Yeah, no, I do not succeed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, despite the fact that you asked him to like take a specific memory of whatever horrible trauma he experienced, instead it's apparently is a long playlist of taking out the trash. Times that the bag ripped, times that the dumpster was particularly stinky, just random garbage memories.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, back to it. How much are skill points in terms of experience? 2?
Yeah.
Gonna be buying some of that.
Yeah. Were you at not chance but at untrained?
Yeah, I'm untrained right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not like
Yeah.
2 times current rating or something like that. It's just
No,
2,
no,
right?
no, just flat 2. Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
they eliminated that with second ed because it's simpler. Otherwise, you end up pouring a huge amount of experience for not a lot of gain. All right.
As far as your question of what we're doing during the week, I would be trying to, in an attempt to try and like make Francois a true touchstone, maybe try and find out all I can about that AI. You know, what is known about him. Is he server? Where is he housed? How is he made? What's his capabilities? What does he control?
Go into the office.
Well, I don't. It might be better. I don't know what I can find out through work, I guess. I also don't want to like be found out or whatever, but I might have to do some there initially to find out some stuff, or make use of Karen's office at the apartment.
All right. Go ahead and give me an intelligence plus investigation. You are also part of the conspiracy, so I'm going to give you a +2 bonus.
Another willpower for precog. 4. Ooh. All right. For 6 successes.
Seems all right.
Well,
Right.
My
Nice work.
3 extra dice got me 3 extra successes.
All right. Let's see.
Good
Facts
facts
about Francois.
Good old addictive scars.
Well,
Yeah, we did
he has
Did I run across his user manual or something?
it is never that simple. However, you did learn which server room he is housed in, but you also learned that he has a backup, some semblance of a cloud backup for his person. So it isn't as simple as just burning down the server room. Might have to take some additional measures. Go read Altered Carbon for ideas. you read that book? I think you'd really dig that one, Marco. Like, seriously.
I haven't read a For Fun book in a long time.
Oh,
You should read 4 fun books again.
I should finish the one I'm in halfway through.
yeah. And so there's also a TV series on I think Amazon Prime. Either Amazon Prime or,
I recall seeing
Netflix.
ads for.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
That's
Okay.
all.
It's been a little
Anyway.
while. Anyway, so yeah. You know which server room he's hosted? It's local, obviously, but he also has a backup to prevent him from being just erased easily. It isn't like a constant backup; it is a periodic. It's a huge file.
How is data transferred to the backup? Is it via hard wire?
It is via satellite.
So shoot down the satellite first. Okay.
This is
This
a very,
sounds like a Noel plan.
I'm just gonna make this homage complete and just say that it's backed up every 24 hours.
What?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm
Okay.
laughing that what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your joint no planning. Uh-huh. Oh,
Just
but
have the satellite nuke the server room from orbit.
where's the backup location?
Satellite. It's not clear. It's some sort of a remote server.
So it uploads via satellite to somewhere.
To somewhere offsite. If you don't have an offsite backup, you don't have a backup.
Okay.
It's a starting point.
Well, but knowing where he is housed is big info. So
Yeah, pretty important. All right.
maybe I'll ask Tamsin, since she's all in the up and ups. Yeah. The conspiracy here, if she knows where Francois's backup is at.
Like,
You're not a touchstone, or you're not a not touchstone. What's the other thing? You're not a linchpin yet.
I have a whole lot more ass kissing before I
Yet.
get on that. Wait, yet?
Yeah,
You can buy it whenever you want.
and you can buy whatever you want.
Is it a merit?
Yeah,
Or I think you said it's a merit, right?
Interesting.
3 dots. Yeah, 5 dots if you're hierarchical, but again, it has to have narrative justification. But she has narrative justification. All she needs to do is spend the experience.
Okay. Well, that was my main task. I guess I'll inform people when I have learned such that I know where Francois is housed, but he has a backup at an unknown location. He is uploaded, downloaded, saved, or whatever about every 24 hours via satellite.
Well, I'll keep in mind that 2 things.
Okay.
Well, computer, I know you can handle this.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
What is tying up all of this?
The light.
Probably Firefox. Always freaking Firefox. Whatever. I don't need you right now. All right. I don't know what it is with Firefox lately, but it likes to suck up like a gig or 2 of CPU power randomly, and not CPU RAM. It says there's 9 windows open when there's like 2 tabs. Very confusing.
Chrome did that too.
Yeah. I tried Googling it, and Google had no idea what the hell I was talking about. It was all about talking about how Firefox was really light and didn't eat up all your RAM.
Hmm.
Having the opposite problem. Anyway, okay, so that's that. So do we want to progress to the weekend, or do we have Seraphina's fixed? And do we want to progress to the weekend for weekend actions?
I guess just out of curiosity, does anything come from what's up with Dunk?
Oh, does anything? What's up with Dunk?
Yeah.
Dunk ultimately does return to his normal duties, sort of. Right now, he's not moving a lot of people in or out. They're actually relying on just a regular contractor for that. I mean, moving people in isn't really all that. It was only 3 people in 2 weeks. Is not a really time-consuming endeavor, and that can be assigned to a flunky. But he is taking point on the rounding up of the existing the ones that you already took.
All right.
Escape deviants.
It might do us some good to sabotage his efforts.
That's good.
Yeah. Sabotage with one hand and make things with the other.
Are you adding another action? What would you be doing to sabotage him?
That I don't know, but
Yeah.
I know is he still working out of his shop, or is he working out of a different place?
He is ostensibly, although, like I said, he's spending a lot more time in the field than he used to, and it's clearly a bit of a drain on him. I remember you had the conversation with him at the shop where he was just like, "It's just everything's on fire, and my job sucks right now."
Okay.
You could offer to help.
Well, I was going to stop by with like a Starbucks gift card or something.
Okay.
His is terrible, and he
How
probably
corporate of you.
Oh, yes, that's very corporate.
it's a corporate. So at least the behind the thoughts idea is that yes, it's one of those things that is like the most innocuous, yes, useful gifts. And also at the same time, I'm hoping that maybe by showing favor to him, we'll be able to get things like under him or get information from him or something without him realizing it. Yet at the same time, potentially like making Jared feel a little less nice towards him. I'm hoping that if I can be a little evil.
A little evil, huh?
Wow. You always think of something way worse than I do.
I'm going to undermine his authority with Jared by being nice to him. I'm going to give him a Starbucks gift card and then sabotage him. Remind me never to be in the same office with you. I know. It's not really like that in real life. Just like I don't seek mindless revenge in a most petty and horrifying fashion in real life. But I sure the fuck do it in role-playing games. All the time.
It's called having fun.
It's just stuff you never do in real life because, you're not that kind of person. But
well, I mean, what's the fun if you're doing stuff you would do in real life?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to be manipulative and petty in a way that I would really be, and see if I can just plant the subtle seeds too for Jared to maybe not feel so nicely inclined towards Dunk, seeing him as like a threat or something.
All right.
I want to clarify, I'm not flirting with Dunk.
Yes, that's it. Make Jared jealous.
I don't want to like go that point, but at the same way, I'm hoping that like in terms of if he wants favor and I'm showing benign favor, like towards somebody else. Anyway,
Oh, that makes sense.
because I feel like he's one of those guys that would talk about honor if he got really drunk.
Dunk?
No, no, Jared.
Oh, it's honor?
I don't know.
Jared's a pretty buttoned up dude. Okay, so
Probably just follow you around, but not invisible.
That actually would be preferable. Maybe I'll just start citing like high proof whiskey to
mess with dunk. Ongoing.
That's been our aspiration multiple times, you know.
yes, but
Yeah, your aspirations are doing fine. I'm not worried about them.
Mess with dunk. We'll just keep that going forever.
Yeah, there's been a bit of that. Okay.
yeah, it's
Right up until we managed to successfully throw him into a portal to another dimension / death.
say it's easier to stab somebody in the back if you're actively hugging them.
That's true. Maybe you should start flirting with Dunk.
I have some standards.
You know, I have seen no evidence to the contrary.
That sounds good too.
I'm not being sarcastic. I've seen no evidence to the contrary.
Yes. But the opening volley is a Starbucks gift card.
Okay.
I'm sure he needs the caffeine, and his coffee is horrible.
It is. It's really terrible.
And small gestures can go a long way.
All right. Give me a manipulation plus subterfuge.
I'm going to spend willpower to give him a gift card.
How corporate of you.
1 second. Okay. And that gives me an extra die. It gives me an extra 2 die or
It's 3 dice.
extra 3 dice. Okay, thank you.
How you do that often?
The just old World of Darkness versus how this works.
Exalted plus the I know.
And exalted, yeah. Too many rule sets.
Like they work so closely together.
And then there's Buffy, which was a completely different animal type.
Whee!
Yeah.
Like this one,
But if it's super different, then that's fine because they're easy to delineate. But
Yeah, just close enough. One.
1, 1, 3, 7, 8.
Well, I mean, it's literally 1 is difficulty 6, 1 is difficulty 7, 1 is difficulty 8 for all of your rolls. Couldn't have been weirder.
Well, an interesting tidbit of information that you learned is that they've successfully recruited 2 of the escaped deviants, and he makes it pretty clear that, like, you know, they're aware that, and Gunungagap has taken advantage of many times, the fact that really when someone is remade, they still cling to like human contact. And so it's actually really easy to kind of re-brainwash them to be allies, or, you know, otherwise just not willing to, because really it's isolating, you know, being against the conspiracy all the time, trying to work on your own when you've got all of these mental or physical or social issues that are plaguing you, and it's really nice to have someone comforting. And so yeah, they have re-recruited 2 of the 25 escapees as part of Ganunga Gap.
Just out of curiosity, was one of the ones the rubber guy who slid under the garage?
No, it was not. It's not one that you recognize offhand, and he doesn't get into a lot of detail anyway. He just mentions that, you know, they've seen a little bit of success in re-recruiting. There are some that they've decided they're going to need to put down. There are at least 1 or 2 or 3 that they know are they're not gonna be able to do the pair bonding, and so they will just degenerate, lose control of their powers, and ultimately go mad and die. So it's really a matter of an act of mercy to eliminate them entirely.
I see.
You get the sense that he's been doing this for quite some time, and was comfortable with this. Has certainly made some level of peace with his role in the perpetuation of this cycle of awfulness.
Maybe a little bit more peace than is healthy, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, I see.
Yep.
Sounds like great news then.
Yep. 2 down, 23 to go.
Excellent. Well, just return Abby back in one piece, eh?
Oh yeah, she's super helpful in dealing with these.
Just having her around the place.
All right. All right. It is about 10 minutes until 9. We want to sort of fast forward to Friday night, and then we'll pick up there next time.
All right.
Friday night because there was something happening Friday night?
Friday, because we've been doing kind of breaking things up into weekend actions and
Just to be
actions.
for the weekend.
Yeah, it's ready for the weekend.
Okay.
All right. So were there any vignettes that we want to jump on today, this week?
I feel like we didn't alter anything significantly enough.
Yeah.
Unless we want to do like chasing down of one of the
Cops investigating the murder field. I don't know.
We're playing around with Steve's mysterious person.
I don't know if there's much
Do
to
that.
I won't say I don't have any idea, but I don't have much idea, so I would be okay with whatever he would come up with on that one. Clearly someone dealing with his past. The specifics are vague to me too. But yeah, I'll go whichever direction you guys want to go on this one.
Yeah.
I am unopinionated.
The best one I can think of is like the events surrounding like recapturing and convincing somebody to be in the conspiracy, but I'm not sure like how super interesting that would be.
The recruitment conversation?
Yeah.
I could do that. Let's see. So I have a Patricia Holiday who has has carapace and a conspicuous appearance. Basically, looks like she's covered in Kevlar scales. So she's not entering normal life anytime soon. And she has, like the heavy carapace, superhuman resolve, and telekinesis. 3. So we want to have one person play her, one person play Abby, one person play Dunk, and then maybe someone else. We could do one of the arbitrations. We could do. Who would be a good one on that one?
I think it would be fun to be Carapace Girl.
Okay.
I'll do Dunk.
Okay.
I'll be arbitration dude or whatever.
Okay. Let me get the arbitration person's name. Arbitration's head is.
I think it's a woman.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the name of it. Is Heather Westfall, ex-CIA, brought in to do renditions in Denver, has her own black site.
That leaves Jake as Abby.
Yep.
Okay.
So what's the scenario?
So I guess we're at the black site. And she's been captured, and it was a situation where she tried to return to life in a way, but the appearance, of course, just does not allow her to do so.
Who captured her?
I would say a combination of Abby and Dunk. Maybe some other random baselines.
And her name is Jessica, right?
Patricia?
Patricia. Yeah.
Patricia. Sorry.
Holiday.
Okay.
All right.
Holiday.
Holiday.
Patricia Holiday.
Well, I got a call. What do you have for me here?
This is Patricia Holiday. We're in the room outside of the interrogation room right now, FYI. This is Patricia Holiday. She tried to go back to her life looking like that.
I need to find my baby.
Abby looks very sad.
Thank you, Rachel.
Oh God.
Yeah, apparently her kid was at daycare and during the event, and
Not so old.
she keeps trying to get her out of the foster family she's been placed with, and
Breast milk. Breast is best.
Abby, keep her quiet. I'm trying to listen to Dunk.
I need to pump more for her so she grows up to be a healthy girl.
as you can see, she's pretty
Poor kid.
fixated on this.
Well, yeah.
The doctor said I could
Abby.
never have children.
Now.
I'm not a tranquilizer dart. I could turn over scales.
Please? Can you
All
do
right.
that? Then I can feed my baby?
Well,
Listen.
Shut her up.
Patricia, you can. It's not a problem for you to get your baby back. You just,
Really?
yeah, you can't go back to your old life.
Can my baby come to my new life?
Absolutely, there's no problem with that.
What was your name
just-
again?
We'll give it
You
scales
just
too.
need to come work for us.
Patricia? I have here on my text, your name is Patricia, yes?
Patricia, yes. She's getting stupider by the day without my breast milk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Abby's gonna shut off the scales, I guess.
So, as you can see, if you try to go back, it's too tough.
Well, how about if she comes with? Because look at this.
Yeah.
I look great. Like, I didn't look this good on my wedding day.
Now, see, Abby here has decided to work with us.
Okay, so she could live in my house as part of working for you.
Well, you can work with us too, and we can share our resources so that you can interact with those people, your baby, whoever, family that you maybe still have around
Her
in
name
a
is Valentine.
mostly normal fashion. All we ask is that you, from time to time, will kind of assist us in some of our endeavors.
Meanwhile, you don't even need to have a regular job. You can just work for us when we need you to.
All right. Like,
There's a modest stipend.
can I cater to the playground? And
Well, see,
Well, we have a playground you can use. It's you probably won't be able to bring her out in public.
but how will she grow up to be socialized? She's going to go to Harvard, you know.
we have a housing facility that has a number of folks like yourself.
Okay, and what are the schools like?
Well, she can go to normal school. You just can't go with her.
Well, what about parent-teacher conferences? You have to have a good relationship with the parent's teacher or the child's teacher, or else they don't get the right attention.
We have resources to deal with that.
Oh,
Maybe
like
those-
private school.
Yeah,
Memory
like private
wiping.
school.
Sure.
Exactly.
or we can help you from time to time, whatever's needed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what's the scholarship program like?
It's great. Everything's great. So
Oh my gosh.
Now, the facility I was talking about it's an apartment and condo building, so
Okay.
it would require a. Wait, no, you're already from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's already from there.
You'd be able to live at your same unit.
Yeah, and I'll be right down the hall.
Okay, because we picked up that because it's districted for a great elementary school and a
None of
great.
that will need to change.
Okay, great, because it's been so hard since my husband died.
All we need is some.
Oh my gosh.
Dunk actually flips a couple of pages on his clipboard and looks at it like, oh, all right.
Yeah,
I was wondering about that.
that.
As you learn about the things that you can do, we just ask that we know about the things you can do, so if we have use for it, then we can give you a buzz. And we'll help you to live as normal of life as you are able.
All right, and what's pay like? I want to make sure that I can keep the same daycare because I mean it's so important for development. They have the highest rate of above grade level reading and math test scores in like the 10th grade. And that's when it's really important because that's, you know, SATs happen.
We provide
Dunk is just full on face palming at this point.
with a modest stipend.
This is shock.
The alternative is you're on your own. What do you say?
But I was trying to be on my own and you wouldn't let me.
We
Well,
will try.
right, because you were causing a scene.
Well, that's because there's these strangers that have my baby.
Abby, why don't you resume her normal appearance?
Little Valentine Antoinette.
Why? What's the point of that?
Is Abby shut off her shut off?
Shut off or what?
Shut off her shut off.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, Abby, can you please resume her capabilities? So this is without our assistance. Life is this. With our assistance, life can be this.
One of the goons very like on her own like initiative, comes in with a mirror to show Patricia what she looks like when she is not under Abby's influence.
It's so hard to mandible. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry at all.
It's so hard to mandible. Not the weirdest thing that's ever been said in one of my role-playing sessions. Like, not even in the top 10. But it's pretty weird.
If you agree to be unemployed, we just need you to sign these forms. It's pretty straightforward, very easy. Yes, I'll just scroll down here to the sign. Yes, here's the pen.
All right, health insurance?
Oh yeah.
Life insurance, so Valentine can go to college if, I die from being a bug?
There are standard benefits.
Okay.
But as soon as you sign, you get your baby back.
Okay, and what about our stuff? Because she needs hypoallergenic sheets
The
that
stuff
are
is still in your
organic
apartment.
cotton. And
We have not touched your stuff. Your
Okay.
stuff is up to you. You either decide to sign or you do not. And we leave.
We can bring you your stuff as soon as tomorrow. I've got movers ready to go. Just sign.
okay,
What say you?
I'm signing.
All right.
I don't really have the choice being a
Blood person
Well,
with a
we
baby.
may come to that conclusion eventually. All right. Here's this tablet. Sign here, initial here, initial here. Great. All right. Thank you. Dunk, this took entirely too long, and I leave.
Wait, what baby food did your parents use with you?
I leave too.
Bye.
Valentine?
Valentine will be around soon. It's all leverage. All right. So, chapter end. You affirmed your wavering touchstone, Mark. So you've got your conviction up one.
Francois is really bad.
Yeah. Now you hate him for real this
So
time.
evil.
Get him in his evil robot ass.
Yeah. No one permanently increased or filled with scars stuff.
Have to merge with him in a black hole for some reason.
That sounds like a slash fic.
That
Or a movie that was made and referenced earlier.
also like a Ninja Turtle episode I just saw last night with my kids. So I'm not kidding. There were like two bad guys who merged into an uber bad guy.
Wait, which show is this?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why Arya has suddenly decided that this is the best show ever and watches it. And then, of course, since she's watching it, and every once in a while I say like it's a space opera randomly, and William loves the space opera ones. So now they're both watching it with me at night. Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to get them yet.
Definitely had a thing for turtles when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I learned how to use the VCR when I was like 8 years old so that I could tape the first episode.
There you go.
Sounds healthy. All right, so aspirations. Figure out how to detect Jared. Sort of work in progress at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to alter it a little bit though
Okay.
to program apartment defenses because the reason for doing this has kind of shifted for Benji at least.
Follow up with Charlie. That was done. Time with Gary. Raccoon wasn't specifically mentioned, but clearly happened. Find out who's in charge of the keys now that Dunk might not be. Boy, Tamsin sure figured that out.
Yes. Apparently it's still Dunk.
Were there any other scars that came into play in...
Amnesia.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it did. Well, I threw one in that one. But
okay.
George
That's
did. Marco, I did not.
Addictive use. when I didn't really need.
Didn't need the extra boost on those.
You got my exceptional success.
Yeah, those I do as I go. All right. Okay. It's progress and sub stuff. Base. Not that all your base are belong to us. Something else. Realizing that increasingly, it's likely that there are people who were born after that was a thing.
Wait, who was born after what was the thing?
All your base?
Yeah.
It was 1999. 2000.
All your base can drink.
No, not quite. Not quite. But it's getting there.
If they were born in certain parts of 99, yeah. Most of them can.
You shut up. No, not 99. Oh, well, yeah, it depends on what part of 99. Anyway, I'm fine.
Well, no, I know that was more, I think, like 2000.
Yeah, it was a little more 2000.
Well, they can, but the people born in 1999 can.
Oh, God.
For those
Okay.
born after today.
3 beats apiece. And there's a leftover in the jar.
1.
Hey, this might help me figure out how many beats I'm missing. What do people have as leftover numbers for their beats?
2.
2. Okay. Yeah. So I did miss 3. All right.
After your conversation with your police friend, I've had the Chippendales theme song stuck in my head.
That was different. That was the first Deviant.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Chippendale.
Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the crack.
How many Disney
very
theme
memorable
songs are we
song.
going to talk about in one session?
We already blew our sponsorship deal.
Does this have you in a tailspin though?
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
aspirations, Saul.
Well, I guess my aspiration is Darkwing Duck for some reason.
Darkwing Duck Marathon, totally doable now.
Let's get dangerous.
I have a real one.
No, I think my true aspiration will be find some way to interrupt the Francois backup. Like how that is done.
Now what have you done? Not my fault. Steve.
I'm gonna get Cosmo registered as a service animal.
I'm gonna get you registered as a service animal.
Or that.
Tamsin. Okay, Tamsin.
I need to try and make friends with Dunk. Friends with Dunk.
Okay, I'll make sure that I put that in the air quotes as appropriate.
So that I might stab him later.
In the back more effectively.
Yes. Or, squish him into the ground on a meteor rise to power, whatever.
Yeah, someone today on one of the Discords was asking about how born deviants could have, if they're devoted, how they would have at least 2 conviction touchstones. And I'm just like, no one can hold a grudge like a deviant. Like, the office politics in a conspiracy have got to be absolutely cutthroat when you get deviants involved.
Literally
And
cutthroat.
you guys are exactly, literally. You guys are exhibit fucking A. The way you guys have been treating Dunk and the way he's been treating you is about the way I kind of expect conspiracies to run when you have multiple devoted. Everyone wants to love. and only a few people can get it. Okay, so
I took thank you from away from that personally. Thank you guys.
what do you know? What can I say except you're welcome? Okay.
There you
So
go.
yeah, then
Another
more
Disney
Disney
song.
theme songs.
Yeah.
Who needs Disney Plus? You can just follow this. Yeah, clearly. So anyone want to expend experience?
Jake does.
I do. I want to buy Animal Ken.
Animal Ken.
I mean, clearly I'm doing a bunch of stuff with Cosmo, so
Yeah.
Animal Ken.
Even one, that's one even is
Actually,
two dice worth.
Animal Ken.
Yeah,
See,
you do.
I do.
Convincing him to do anything is going to take some Animal Ken. So
Yeah, because
Raccoon. But
yeah. So let's.
Ones you know personally?
no, the ones that I'm.
Do I have to buy it one at a time, or can I just buy a big chunk?
if you want to buy a chunk, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it all. I think
Yeah.
I have experience.
Much.
How much are you
Buy
buying?
all of the Animal Ken.
All of it? How much is all of it?
5
5.
specialty.
I mean, that's the highest I can buy.
10 experience points for the skill, and then 1 additional experience for the specialty in raccoons.
How much is linchpin?
It's 3 for the node you're in charge of right now.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, how much would a promotion be?
If you were moved over to hierarchical, it goes up to it's a 5 merit.
Okay, that's how much
So-
it would cost, I thought.
If you would no, that's it's a 5 dot merit. So if you were moving from being the linchpin of a
non-hierarchical.
yeah, it's 3, and then if you're moving up to hierarchical, it's an additional
Additional what?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to displace Jared though. At
Merit?
that point, I don't think you technically qualify as renegades anymore. I think you're technically devoted. But
We're
If you're-
getting pretty close there.
if you control the hierarchical node of the conspiracy, you're probably not technically renegades anymore.
I'm just saying there is one thing they could definitely offer me that I would definitely
I know. I don't know that they're really equipped to give that
yet.
But
We'll
Take it
see
as
what
projects.
happens when you murder Jared.
Right. And because
put in charge.
it's difficult to, it won't let me do find on my tablet, so I wasn't able to find it easily. For if I want to develop a new variation, first I would have to up a scar, and that's through upping my instability, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you'd actually have
And
to
then I would
have
spend it
some bad stuff happen.
on a new variation.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So first you get the scar or increase the scar, and then you buy the variation to entangle the scar. And you can do that simultaneously when you get the scar if you have the experience handy, which is especially useful if you're trying to. I mean, like you can only get persistent scars as unentangled. So if you want to control it or an involuntary, you have to have the experience in hand when that happens.
So I'm spending 3 for linchpin.
Okay. All right. You have my draft though, so you should be good on that. I think that was
I will have to look for it and print it out. Hopefully I remember to look for it and print it
yeah.
out.
Good stuff. Get to play around with those rules. Initiate conspiracy actions. Make people disappear. It's great.
Yeah. make
Use
sure
the
Abby-
conspiracy for your own purposes.
I
Yeah.
want to make sure Abby gets reassigned back to this building.
Yes. It's a effort 1 project. It's not hard to reassign a devoted.
Then maybe I'll
Um,
just start dropping ideas about how if they want to get known on a world stage, sponsoring an Olympic athlete would probably be a great way to do that.
Yeah, that seems kind of a way of doing that. So that's a weird project. definitely not one that's in the book. I'll put it that way. It's a narrative project. Very in difficulty, depending on the. Anyway, it's all in there. It's all fun. I'm excited.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure that my speed has gone up since the last time I competed internationally, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be picked up on drug testing.
No,
Probably not.
unless they put you in
They
a
might-
small box.
They might disqualify you the first time you turn into a cat, though.
But not the second.
Not the second. By the second, they're just used to it.
There are no rules to my
It's not
knowledge
that weird.
about not turning into a cat.
You need to pull an Airbud and be like,
was gonna
cats
say,
can compete in the
it's-
Olympics. I'm an
Oh.
American cat.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There is not specifically a rule prohibiting cats.
This is the point where we just poop out your campaign and decide to go remake Airbud with a cat.
Right. I think with that, I think we're gonna wrap up here for the day.
Good plan.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So I'm Eric Zawadzki. I'm the developer of the Deviant and Renegade line, which is not, I did Deviant the Renegades line, which I promise is not always as silly as this group is. But it can be pretty silly if you have my gaming group. If yours is like mine. Then here's my group, my regular tabletop group here in quarantine. You want to introduce yourselves?
Jake playing Steve.
Noel playing Benji.
Rachel playing Tamsin.
Mark playing Solomon.
All right. Thank you so much for watching.